Good afternoon.
How are you and how is it work?
Everything is fine. My work is going on well. Thank you for asking.
If you don't mind, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Okay.
But not some of us children would like to know about savings.
Okay. Please go ahead.
Thank you. Many of us, our parents pay our fees. Why do we need to save?
Okay. The reason for saving is not just for payment of school fees. There are many needs you need to meet, but that's mostly for adults who have responsibility. The reason why it's important to start building a savings culture when you're young, is so that you form that habit of savings. Because you find out that if you're not used to saving, even by the time you become an adult, when you have needs, like to pay school fees, to buy a car for yourself, you will not be able to save. You will still find it difficult. But when you start as a child to save, it becomes a habit which you will carry into adulthood when you start to have needs. And you'll find out that your life will be so much easier.
If we want to save money, in what different ways can we save?
Okay, well, you're right. There are different ways of saving, but for children, especially children that are of your age, in your age group, the easiest way to save is to tell mommy and daddy to buy you a piggy bank. You know what is called a piggy bank that you have at home in your room, like somewhere you put money. So if your auntie comes or your uncle comes and gives you money, or your daddy gives you money to buy sweets and there's change, you put it there. That's the first step, the basic step to save it. So by the time you build up money in your piggy bank and it comes up to a certain level, you take it to the bank to open an account. You can, rather than give, what most children do is they give mommy money. There's nothing wrong with giving mommy money, but mommy can forget. Mommy can mix it up with her own money or mix it up with other people's money. But because the money you give to mommy is very small, so she can easily forget it. But if you have your own little piggy bank at home where you put in this money, and when it comes up to a certain, like 1,000, 2,000, you can tell mommy that you want to open a bank account, and mommy will take you to bring you to Skye Bank to open a Skye Rainbow account.
How can we save in banks when many of us are too young on our phones to go up by ourselves?
Okay, like I said, on your own you can start saving in your piggy bank, but when you want to open an account, you need your mommy, your daddy, or your auntie or an uncle to bring you to the bank, because the account's meant for children. There must be an adult that will sign for you, that will give you permission. As a child, if you walk into a bank now on your own and say, I want to open an account, they will not open for you. But your mommy or your daddy or your auntie or your uncle can accompany you and you open the account. So an adult has to bring you to the bank to open the account.
If someone wants to save his or her money in a bank, is it difficult?
No, not at all. It's very, very, very easy. All you need to do is to walk into any Skye Bank branch, open the account. If you already have the account, within less than 5 minutes, you pay money into your account. The same way for withdrawing. For if you have a Skye Rainbow account, you have a special debit card. Your mommy or your daddy can take you to any ATM, any bank ATM, and you put it there and you can take money. But you need your mommy or your daddy to take you.
How much do you need to open an account?
Okay, for Skye Rainbow accounts, with as little as 500 naira, 1,000, 2,000, it depends on what you have. We can open an account for you. Because for us, what we are trying to do is to ensure that children imbibe a savings habit early in life, so that by the time they become adults and they are earning money, they'll find it easy to continue to save with us. So the money is not, even without money, you can open the account. and then you pay in money gradually. But it's always advisable to start from your own piggy bank. So, 10 naira, because you won't bring 10 naira to the bank. So when you build it up to 500 or 1,000 naira, you can then bring it to the bank.
If your parents don't give you money to save in a bank, and as a child you want to save, what are the things you can do to make money?
There are so many things you can do as a child to make money. You can tell mommy if you're on holiday, for instance. You can tell mommy that you want to be the one washing plates at home. If mommy has a house help, mommy probably pays for that help. So take on a duty. You can tell daddy you want to clean his shoes every evening when he comes back from work. You can tell mommy you want to. There are so many things you can do at home. You can say that you want to help whoever is your mommy's housekeeper to do some of the work. If you're of a certain age, you can even say that you want to wash your own clothes. Anything. And once mommy and daddy see that you have, you want to earn money, then of course they will support. And of course, for certain children, what usually happens is during the long holiday, mommy and daddy will send you away to go on holiday. Tell them that you want to do vacation job for 1 month. If daddy runs his own office, tell daddy you want to follow him to the office to work. You can do filing for him. You can help organize his file, and daddy will pay you something. The opportunity is limitless, in fact.
Sometimes you see in adverts on television that banks want to do some special things for children. You save money with them, like give them gifts, take them abroad, and so on. How true are these things?
These things are very true. For one, banks are different from other businesses because we are highly regulated. You have the Central Bank of Nigeria, you have the NDIC, you have the Lottery Commission, you have APCON. Before any bank comes out to say that they are giving a reward to customers, there are institutions that have come to investigate it to make sure that it's true. A bank cannot come out just and lie and say, because there are rules and policies that are guiding it. So whenever you see any of these things that a bank is taking children abroad, giving them toys, it is very, very true. Because as a bank, you cannot tell that kind of lie. If you do that and the government finds out, they can withdraw your license. So no bank will ever try something like that.
If I save money in a bank or my friends save the money, what will happen if I now collect some of the money to buy the things that I like for myself?
Okay, what we have done for our Skye Rainbow account is that every child that operates a Skye Rainbow account, if your parents approve, will give you what is called a debit card, an ATM card. Do you know what an ATM is? You know what is it? What is it? What does it do?
You can take
money from it. And there are ATM machines all over Nigeria now. Even where you go to buy ice cream, there's likely to be an ATM machine there. So you have this ATM card. So once your mommy and daddy approved for you, but what we've done, because they are for children, is for a child's account, we put the limit so you can't take big money on it, but you can withdraw things like 5,000, 10,000, up to a maximum of 20,000 with your mommy's or daddy's approval. So it's easy. You don't even have to come to the bank. With your ATM card, you go to an ATM and take money from your account to do whatever you want to do.
Can someone save to become a millionaire?
Yes, that's the essence of starting early. In fact, what we do is that we tell people, if you will be surprised if what you get, if you're saving 500 naira every month or 100. Can you imagine now, if your auntie, your uncle comes to see you, your pocket money, if you're saving, even if it's 50 naira or 100 naira every month, by the time you graduate from university, you will be shocked how much money you will have. So the easiest way to become a millionaire is to start saving as a child. That is the easiest way to become a millionaire. So it is possible and easy.
If the bank gives me money when I save, how will I know how much the bank has given me? And how will I also know my total money in the bank?
Okay, there's something that we call a bank statement. So every month you get your bank statement and you look at it. You will see the money you've saved. You will see the one the bank has given you. So at the end of every month, the bank will pay you interest on your money. So you will see it is usually on the statement. It will say interest paid by Skye. So you will see it and it's different from your own money that you put in. It's usually paid once a month. On the last day of the month, you will see the money the bank has paid you.
There are many banks. Why should someone want to pick Skye Bank?
Okay. There are many banks, but Skye Bank, we like to be seen as a bank that is friendly to children. That's why we have a special product. Some banks will just say savings account, but Skye Bank has a special product dedicated to children, which we call the Skye Rainbow account. In this account is structured around children. Right? So Children's Day, we do activities for children. Sometimes we take them to parks, sometimes we have parties, sometimes we give gifts. We have a lot of ways we support children. Schools, we donate books to schools, we give them toys, we give them educational materials. Some of them, like our book, we have a book, a Skye Rainbow book that teaches children the importance of savings, and it uses a story, fairy tale. So before you leave, we'll give you that book, the Skye Rainbow book, and we hope that your mommy will open a Skye Rainbow account for you. You also, as a Skye Rainbow child, you also get gifts. So you can have, like before you go now, I'll give you a backpack, a Skye Rainbow backpack, that when you carry it to school, your friends will know that you have a Skye Rainbow account, even though you don't have. So I'm sure with that, you will tell your mommy that she must open a Skye Rainbow account for you. So that's why you must choose Skye Bank. Skye Bank has a plan for children. So from this account, as you're operating it, by the time you enter university, there's another account called the Skye Campus Plus account for children, for young adults that have entered university. So if you start Skye Rainbow now and you're saving, by the time you get to university level, you will change that Skye Rainbow to Skye Campus Plus, and you will also enjoy the things for university undergraduate. By the time you graduate, you will now move it to a full Skye savings account, which will also give you full. So from that age, when we know that you're working, so you can now say, okay, I want to buy a car. I've saved 5 million. The car is 10 million. Skye Bank will give you a loan because you're now working. You're now an adult. So it's a bank that supports you to move from being a child to a young adult, from being a young adult to being a fully matured adult. So that is why it is good to bank with Skye Bank as a child. Okay, you're welcome. I hope I've been able to answer your questions. All right, thank you.